We're live this evening from Dubai International Cricket Stadium. You join us for this 2020 match between the Aliens and Delhi. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, Mike. Always a pleasure to sit alongside you. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions. And the pitch... I can't see the logic in that choice. The bowlers would have been chomping at the bit to start things off. Instead, they'll have to watch the openers dodge some grenades.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
A few moves made in the field.
Allen has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway. Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yes. Well placed. Should get a single.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Yeah! Time that perfectly.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah. Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them. An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket. Had a swing, missed completely.
Pitch right up. They couldn't even get any bat on it. Great bowling.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Misses everything. Wow, that's missed the lot. 7 runs added there. Aliens are 7 for none. Curran coming into the attack in the bridge end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Curran from the bridge end. Nicked it! Loud shout. Out! What a catch!
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Drakes will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Edge! What a ball! And safely taken by the keeper.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Clark comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Nice shot.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Lynn, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Edged. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Yep. They'll get at least one.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Over. The Aliens are 14 for 3. Yep. Into the gap. Nice shot. A couple on offer here.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yes. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yeah.
Edged. Unplayable. And gone straight to the keeper.
Tried to get through the tough early period. Now they'll walk off frustrated that they couldn't build the score for the team.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Drives and misses everything.
Bartlett with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Yes.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
You can't say how important that dive was. They scrambled the run, just about made it.
Yeah.
That's off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Good bowling.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Solid defence, very compact.
Yes. Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Yeah.
Cuts that off well in the infield. This could be trouble.
No.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Hussain, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Right out of the middle.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Finds the edge. Confident appeal. Could it be? That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Lyth, whose first task is getting themselves settled. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Archer is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Got all of it, and for 6.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes.
Massive edge. Massive chance.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Kuhnemann, the left armour, is the new bowler from the bridge end.
Yep. Yes. Oh, nice ball.
Right on top of the spin. Keeps it out well.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Catch it.
Got that away nicely.
Yep.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Archer has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Catch.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Bowler is confident on this one. Taken! A really good one too.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Weiss gets off the mark.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Some adjustments to the field.
Times it nicely.
Bowler!
Nice solid defensive shot.
Negated the spin well there. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Edged it. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Yes, well taken in the slips.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution for the team today. It's been a nice knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Paris, ready to face their first ball, really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Got right in behind it.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
End of the over, 9 off it. The Aliens are 58 for 8. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Super piece of timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Power and precision in that shot.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Great shot.
Bowler! Yep.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Hussain from the scoreboard end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Some adjustments to the field.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Well bowled.
Could be close.
Yep. No.
Pulling out the big dive has saved them there. It was just such a risky run to take. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Good bowling.
Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Gotcha!
Good bit of timing there.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Hussain is keeping things tight.
End of the over, 6 off it. Aliens are 88 for 8. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the bridge end. picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Shxp shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Yep, brilliant diving stop. Chance!
No!
Misses! They failed to make their ground, but can't hit the stumps.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Khan takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Solid defence, very compact. 9 runs added in that over. Aliens are 97 for 9.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Huge edge.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
They'll get at least one. There'll be 1 run here for them. Hossein has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
A few moves made in the field.
Oh, nice ball.
Wheeze will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Well placed, should get a single.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Timed that brilliantly.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. O'Brien into the attack now from the scoreboard end. Perfect technique and placement.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Oh, that's a spot.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Ten runs added in that over. Aliens are 119 for 9.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Weiser has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nicely played.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Nice solid defensive shot. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Going with pace now.
Into the attack for Delhi.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Oh, ball.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
got right in behind it.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball. Yep.
It's a fine sweep, effortless to get to the boundary.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Yep.
End of the over. The Aliens are 141 for 9. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Absolutely nailed it.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Lynn, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
That single is just edging the score closer to a century. Looking a wee bit nervous, you've just got to control the nerves and remember to play each shot on its merits.
Curran from the scoreboard end.
Yep.
Needs a direct hit.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
No shot offered. Huge appeal. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right. Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. End of the over, 3 off it. Aliens are 169 for 9. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the bridge end.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Batsman gets their time.
Foot down hard on the accelerator the whole time. That has been a rapid-fire century. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep. Middle that one. Great timing.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Good bit of timing there.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary. Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Straight to the fielder. Bowler is confident on this one. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
That was a good slow ball. Khan picked it up well but was unable to do much with it.
Solid defence, very compact.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. O'Brien back on.
Is coming into the attack.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Right off the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
O'Brien shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Good cricket all round, good delivery, timed well, but straight to the fielder.
Oh my, that's racing away. A couple on offer here.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them. End of the over. 21 from it. Aliens are 199 for 9. Bartlett to wrap up the innings. High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Yeah. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch. We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. There'll be runs here. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Edge. Amazing delivery.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yes.
Nice solid defensive shot.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Delhi seem happy to take 2 runs off that over. It's our 2 for 1. Paris coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Good return there, back from the deep. Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1. This could be out.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Nice bowling.
Let it come right under their eyes, but just didn't quite time it. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Huge edge.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Wait on.
That's out. Caught.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
What?
Nice shot, runs possible.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Ooh. Nice bowling.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
That's the over. Delhi are 11 for 2.
Nice bowling.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Yes.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Well bowled.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Yes.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keep it then.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Delhi weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Archer from the bridge end.
Yes.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yes.
Got right in behind it.
ball.
Allen shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wait.
Hits that well onto the back foot and cracks it away.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
Edge, what a ball. Caught, one of the easiest catches you'll see.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Good pickup, big chance.
Immediately underway with some runs.
End of the over. Delhi are 21 for 3. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Lovely bowling.
Nice bowling.
That was a coat of paint away from hitting the wickets. Great bowling, deserved better reward.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Weeser, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Yep.
Fantastic catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Solid defence, very compact.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Cornwall is keeping things tight. A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. Drake, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack. And the bridge end.
Yes.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Ooh. Nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
They'd look for a couple here. A couple on offer here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Super piece of timing.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Edged it. Big shout. And a brilliant take by the keeper.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 7 for Delhi.
Well bowled.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
End of the over, 10 off it. Delhi are 39. For 5.
Yes.
Chance to run 2.
Vince gets off the mark.
Yep. Well bowled.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes. Oh!
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Yep. Nice bowling.
There's trouble here.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Well bowled.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yeah, great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no. Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Yep. No.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bowling.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Well bowled.
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
Content just to knock it around that over. 2 added to the total. Delhi are 44 to 5.
Waiting. Yep.
Straight to the fielder. Needs to be on target.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Well bowled.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yes.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch. Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The new batter will probably just look to survive this ball before even thinking about scoring. Doesn't beat the infield. Huge appeal. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot. There'll be 1 run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Yes.
They'll get at least 1.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end, so no harm done. It would have been a high-risk second.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Keepers.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run-out. That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Bowlers.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Straight from the bridge end. Just misses. Must have only been millimetres from hitting leg.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Well bowled. Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Well bowled.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Nicked it. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
He's coming into that for Delhi. Please give him a round of applause.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
3 runs added in that over. Delhi are 61 for 8. The right armour is coming on to bowl on the scoreboard end. Nice shot, runs possible.
Yes.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Nice bowling.
Hussain shakes their head. He was there to be hit but couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Well bowled. Nice bowling.
Kelly has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Paris, a left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the bridge end.
Hit.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Got right in behind it.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Well bowled.
Bartlett will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Hit. Follow that.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Gone, brilliant in the field.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Xavier Bartlett, it's a new batter for Delhi. Please give him a round of applause.
Yep.
A direct hit, and this could be gone.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
5 runs in that over. Delhi are 71 for 9.
Yes.
Solid defence, very compact.
Nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Hit. Well bowled.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yep.
Edged. Unplayable.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Kelly ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yes. Yeah.
Bowler is confident on this one.
Yep. Well bowled. Nice bowling. Yep.
Perfectly timed.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
End of the over. 6 off it. Delhi at 84 for 9. Live, the spinner coming into the attack.
Yeah.
Kuhneman shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
That's it, they're all out. Amazing bowling display. It felt the victory was only a matter of time, and so it's proved. Just a brilliant win.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary.